no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the USC Trojans, taking on a squad. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Leaves it with the running back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now, when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sense with their talent to play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
The Trojans are on the move.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love and QBs, drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Fox. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Touchdown, Southern! Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Fox. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Buys a little time. Got him downfield. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Looking downfield on first down. He's going to fire deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
This one's complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Swings it out to his running back. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they
Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. And the Trojans have it with a first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Touchdown! They'll start this drive going to the air. Got the quick pass. Made a defender miss. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Unloads to the right. He's got it.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it. He gets it in. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Hand off from the shotgun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And as he throws, can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. He lofts one down the sideline. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. He has been open all day, and the key to making him a Trojan legend is to just feed him the ball.
And the key.
He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. And he... obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The Trojans are marching down the field.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the
Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. Smashes through the tackle. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And it's picked off right at the goal line. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He'll start this drive firing. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Throws to the wideout. Into the house. Touchdown, USC. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from it.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.